Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Pep Talk. I'm your host, Christopher Poliasco, and today we are going to talk all about introductions. Now, in the first 2 lessons, we learned how to greet someone or say hello, and how to say farewell to someone or how to say goodbye. Today, we are going to learn how to tell people a little bit more about ourselves. Before we start with today's lesson, what I would like to ask of you is that if you are enjoying this content, please make sure to hit the like or subscribe so that more people are able to see this and more people are able to join in on this journey learning English. Alright, so let's get started. Now today in this lesson, we are going to go over 4 major things. The first thing is how to introduce our name. The second one is how to introduce our age. The third one is how to tell where we are from. And the fourth one is how to tell what we do. Now, included in this, I'm also going to add a bonus on how we respond to someone once they tell us their name. So let's get started with our introductions. Now, the first part we're going to learn is how to introduce our name. And what we're going to do is take what we learned from lesson 1, hello, hi, or hey, and then add in our name to that sentence. So let me give you an example. Hello, my name is Christopher. Now notice that I used hello in this situation because we are meeting someone for the first time. Now what I want you to do with me is to practice this sentence. So I want you to repeat after me, but instead of my name, I want you to say your name. Here we go. First, hello, my name is Christopher. Excellent! When introducing yourself one-on-one with another person, sometimes it is best to ask them what their name is after you introduce your name. So for example, you can say, hello, my name is Christopher. What's your name? Let's practice that. Remember, change my name with your name. Here we go. Hello, my name is Christopher. What's your name? Great job! So now, as a bonus, I'm going to teach you how to respond when somebody introduces their name. So for example, if I say, hello, my name is Christopher, you can respond with, hello, nice to meet you, Christopher. Now another way that this conversation could go is like this. Hello, my name is Christopher. Hello, Christopher, nice to meet you. This is a very common way to start a conversation with someone, but what you need to make sure is to then add your name. So let's use John, for example. Hello, my name is Christopher. Hello, Christopher. Nice to meet you. My name is John. Let's practice this together. When I introduce myself, I want you to add nice to meet you and your name. So here we go. Hello, my name is Christopher. Excellent! Good job! Now that we have introduced our names, it's time to tell a little bit about ourselves. Now the first thing I want to talk about is age. Now to talk about age, what you are going to use is say, I'm the age you are, years old. So for example, using my age, I'm 34 years old. Repeat after me, but I want you to include your age instead of my age. Here we go. Ready? I'm 34 years old. Great job! Now, in order to ask someone their age, the most common way that you will hear this is someone to say, how old are you? to which you respond, I am 34 years old. So what I want you to do is I want you to practice both of those together. First, say, how old are you? Next, say, I'm 34 years old. Remember, change my age with your age. Great job! Now you know how to talk about your age and how to ask the age of someone else. But I need to make sure that you understand that sometimes people do not want to tell you their age. So be careful asking someone how old they are because it can be considered rude. Now that we have learned how to introduce our name, introduce our age, the next thing we're going to learn is how to say where we are from. So for example, when you are saying where you are from, you are going to talk about the country you are from. I will give you my example. I'm from the USA. Notice that I put I'm from and then the country I am from. What I want you to do is I want you to practice that, but with the country you are from. So here we go. Repeat after me. I'm from the USA. Excellent! Now a bonus tip for this is if you are talking to someone that you know is from the same country as you, what should you do then? Well, if you know they are from the same country as you, you can say which city you are from. So for example, I am from the USA, and imagine I am talking to another person from the USA. I can tell them the city that I am from, which is San Diego. So let me give you an example of what that looks like. I'm from San Diego. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to repeat that, but with the city you are from. Ready? I'm from San Diego. Excellent! Now you know 2 ways to talk about where you are from. Now, the next thing we want to do is learn how to ask someone where they are from. So, if you want to ask someone, all you need to say is, where are you from? Sometimes in a conversation, this would sound like this. I'm from the USA. Where are you from? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to repeat that whole phrase, but put in where you are from. Here we go. Ready? I'm from the USA. Where are you from? Excellent job! The last thing we're going to learn how to introduce is what we do. Now, when we talk about what we do, we are usually talking about what our job is. For example, I'm a teacher. But you can also talk about other things. For example, if you are studying, you can say, I'm a student. Now let's practice together. I will say my job, and I want you to say what you do. So first, I'm a teacher. Excellent! Great job! Now the next thing we need to learn is how to ask someone. To ask someone what they do, all you have to say is, what do you do? So for this activity, I'm going to ask you, what do you do? And you respond with what your job is or what you do. So ready? Here we go. What do you do? Great job! Now, repeat after me just so you can understand how to ask someone. Ready? What do you do? Good job! You now know how to ask someone what they do and how to introduce what you do. Now, those are all of the things that we are going to learn today as far as introductions. We learned how to introduce our name, how to introduce our age, how to introduce where we are from, and how to introduce what we do. The next thing I want to do is show you 2 role plays depending on different situations. The first role play is if you are introducing yourself to a group of people. So when you are introducing yourself to a group of people, you will want to go through all of this information at once. Let me show you what that looks like. Role play number 1. Hello, my name is Christopher. I'm 34 years old. I'm from the USA. I'm a teacher. Now it's your turn. I want you to pause the video and I want you to introduce each of the things we learned how to introduce today in our lesson. So go ahead and pause the video, introduce yourself, and then start the video again and you will see the second role play. Now for the second role play, we are going to have a conversation between 2 people where they ask and answer questions about themselves. Now just like before, I'm going to use John as an example. So here's what a conversation would look like between 2 people. Hello, my name is Christopher. What's your name? My name is John. Nice to meet you, John. Where are you from? I'm from Canada. Where are you from? I'm from the USA. How old are you? I'm 32 years old. How old are you? I'm 34 years old. What do you do? I'm a doctor. What do you do? I'm a teacher. This would be a conversation between 2 people who have met each other for the first time and want to get to know each other. Again, I need to tell you one warning. Be careful about asking how old someone is. Sometimes this is very rude. Now to practice the second role play, what I want you to do is pause the video and I want you to write down all of the information about yourself and then also create someone else from your imagination. Make sure to give them a name, an age, where they are from, and what they do. Then I want you to practice the same conversation that I just showed you previously. So go ahead and pause the video now, write down your information, and practice on your own. And that's going to be all for our lesson today, all about introductions. I hope that now you feel a little bit more confident in introducing yourself. You can now say hello, goodbye, and introduce a little bit about yourself. In episode 4, we're going to go into more detail about how to have a conversation with someone. So I hope to see you soon. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.